It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in court. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Mr. Palmer, the Truth Awareness Show. And what I want to talk to y'all today about, it's about Russell Wilson and Ciara and Future. Now, I had posted an article online on Instagram, on the Fuck Child Support Instagram, and also on the Fuck Child Support like page. And I wasn't sure if it was true or not, but I posted on there in regards to it was alleged that Russell Wilson told Ciara, take Future off child support. We don't need his coins. I can provide. Now, he just signed a 5-year contract of $247 million for 5 years. That's great, right? So it was alleged that he told her that. But I wasn't sure that it was true. So what I decided to do, I posted up there and I said, if this situation is true, do you agree or disagree with what he said? Now, the funny part is on the Instagram, many was still hollering fake news, even though I stated that. But that's what happened when you dealing with some retarded dumb motherfuckers. But the thing is, a lot of people actually said, men and women were saying, hey, it's cool. I don't see the issue. You should take him off. You're making all this money. He claims his son as his own son. He takes care of him. Many were saying that it's not his place because he's not the father of that child. Many were saying that it is his place because he's still the husband and he has say. And like I said, it was hypothetical. But as 2 days went on, more people are talking about it. So it might be true. Now I'm going to tell you my thoughts and my opinions on the situation. But I'm going to get to this article first and I'm going to read it. It said, according to the sources close to both Russell Wilson and Ciara, Russell urging Ciara to relieve Future of all child support payments for their son. Russell Wilson just signed one of the biggest contracts in NFL history, and the Wilson family is not in need of any money. Currently, Future has been ordered to pay child support to Ciara by court, and Future has claimed he pays Ciara $15,000 a month. Wilson has debunked that myth and claims Future pays around $2,000 a month, which is not usually paid on time or consistently. Due to the stress Future causes Ciara and Future Jr., Wilson said he just doesn't want his wife to deal with it. Here's what Wilson had to say during the interview with paparazzi. I don't like seeing my son and my wife stressing about some penny money. Ciara and her ex constantly argue because he is not consistent and can go months without even paying. I can provide for my family without his little coins. I'm sure he needs the money more than we do. He's got other kids in need. No need for him to overextend himself because we are set for generations ahead of us. Now, that's what, was stated, he said. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Like I said, when I posted up, I had said it was hypothetical. And, still got dummies coming there talking about fake news. So that's what happens when you're dealing with projects of single mothers. Now, the thing is, hypothetically, if that was a situation that he said this, I see no problem with it. But I will like to say that Russell Wilson don't seem that type of guy who will go out to the public talking his business. And it seems like, if anything, Ciara will be the one running her mouth. Because you got to remember, she was running her mouth going against Future when her Russell, got together, entertaining, doing that baby mama terrorism that they do. And Future going back and forth with her because he mad because she moved on and got a better man that's making more money instead of sweating him. That's the truth. I don't see Russell Wilson going public with this, but it did say it was coming from a reliable source that's cool. That's what that hangs around both of them. But I think if anything, it'll be more of Ciara doing this. Now let's cut down to the child support. I say that if he got $247 million and you saying that Future's supposed to only pay $2,000 a month, if this is true, he's not paying $15,000 and he's only paying off and on so much, and she's causing unnecessary stress and stuff, then I agree. Eliminate the situation, take him off the child support, let him be, if he want to come around, if he want to contribute, let him do it on his own will. And people that's coming up saying, hey, he don't have no say in that, in a way he does, because when you married, and we're going to go off the spiritual law, because everybody say they holier than thou. When it comes to spiritual, it's God first, husband, wife, kids, so on. So even though that's not his son, he is the husband. And that real man is the lead. So when it comes to being the lead, that wife is there to be submissive and follow his lead. And as from what I've been seeing, despite people calling him a simp sucker, caping simp sucker, I say some things that I felt he was a caping simp sucker. But at the same time, he does provide. He's the breadwinner. And he do care for that, for Future Junior. He does. And if that's the case, that she's bickering back and forth with Future about him paying his child support and coming around, which I don't know why anyway, you know, because you got somebody that's there. If he choose not to be around, he choose not to pay his child support like supposed to, that's on him. So she should have been eliminate that situation. You tried, you did what you had to do, done. That's the problem. When you got that person that don't want to co-parent, fathers, and you dealing with a baby mama tell she don't want to co-parent, cut it off. You ain't gonna do nothing but stress yourself out. You're gonna be hurt. You're gonna want to kill her. You're gonna want to kill yourself because she ain't trying to let you be around your kid. She's trying to alienate you. She's trying to use the kids as pawns. It's only so far you can go. She ain't trying to co-parent. Give her child support money. Do what you can, you know, as a father, the best way you can, even if just 4 times a month, and stay away from that nonsense. Cut her ass off. Just leave her where she stand. And mothers who are single mothers that actually want the father involved, not interfering, doing what she got to do. If you see that father want to be a deadbeat, he don't want to come around, he don't want to pay his child support like he should, or he don't want to provide, do anything, let him be. Let him be. That's on him. We, as adults, have to stop entertaining bullshit. Because if you don't, you're going to stress yourself out in an early grave or a jail sentence. It ain't worth it. And for everybody that's saying that, you know, Future, you know, that's what Future gets, you know what I mean? He ain't trying to do nothing. Hey, I agree. He ain't trying to do nothing for his kid. He ain't trying to do anything for him. Fuck him. Leave him where he be. That's what I'm saying. But to say Russell Wilson don't have no say when it comes to that, yes, he does. He does. I don't care how much of a caping simp sucker he is, and there's certain things that I didn't care for him on certain things, but to sit back and say he ain't being a father, or he ain't trying to be a father, and not providing, not being there, I can't lie on that. You can not like somebody or disagree with somebody, but just because you don't like and don't agree with them don't mean they say something right, you're going to say it's wrong anyway because you don't like them. That's not logical, you know. And to all y'all side suckers and these baby mama tears that's coming on the page talking about fake news, talking about ain't nothing to talk about if you can't talk hypothetical because it ain't happened, it ain't real, so ain't nothing to talk about. That's horse logic and bullshit. You know, that's like That's like saying, what if Donald Trump get impeached? And then you tell me, well, he's not impeached, so ain't nothing to talk about. Poor logic. Whether it's a man or woman saying shit like that. Poor logic. Because even though he's not impeached, there's a chance that he could get impeached. So what if? What's your thoughts on it? That's you know, the shit that I be hearing from people is just stupid. You know, so the truth is, if this scenario is true, and I think it's true because more people start to talk about it, then I think I give Russell Wilson a salute. I respect him. And you know, and be honest with you, there's plenty of dads that probably told their wife, hey, it ain't even worth it. Let him go on about his business. He ain't trying to be a father. He don't want to pay his child support. Quit sweating him, worrying about him. Because in my opinion, you keep sweating him, worrying about what he doing and he ain't doing this, he ain't doing that. To me, you still got some feelings involved. It ain't about the kid. And I have a problem with that. See, know that sign, fellas. If you dealing with somebody and all she do is badmouth that baby daddy and he ain't around or whatever, and all she do is constantly talking about him when it's about y'all, eliminate the situation. Because she ain't over him. That's the truth. That's facts. We have to learn to spot these baby mama terrorists or these low life, you know what I'm saying, low life the deadbeat mom that sit back trying to use you as a rebounder or a temporary or a friend, but telling you she wants something serious bullshit. You know, that's how you become a kick and simp sucker. Because you trying to do the right thing and she's saying you're a failure. So, like I said, shout out to him if that's the truth. Shout out to him. And I don't blame him. You got the money, you can afford it, you don't need a child support. You say Future got a lot of other kids and other kids take care of and he need the money more than we do. I understand. There's plenty of fathers that are like that have told the mother, hey, leave it alone, let it be. But now the question is, if this true, will Ciara listen to what he say and take him off child support and let him be? Or will she still have a mind frame to sit back and, nah, fuck that, he ain't getting away with it, and nah, I'm gonna teach him a lesson, because if that's the case, then one, she not being the wife that she's supposed to be, and not only that, she still got some emotional feelings with Future. So I hope she do the right thing if that's the case. And Future, as far as him, you know, I already know he ain't around, he ain't doing what he really, you know, he ain't got time or whatever. That's something that, you know, saying he gotta make up as time go on. He'll realize it. You know what I mean? There's no excuse why you don't want to take care of your kids. There's no excuse why you don't want to be around your kids. And they still want you to be around, even though you ain't paying your child support. That's for whoever. Shit. I wish as many fathers paying child support and they ain't allowed to be around the kids because he baby mama terrorists. So there you have it. So hopefully, you know, Ciara do what's right, listen to the husband. And just go on about your business, live your life. Your life is good, it seemed good to me. Oh yeah. And for everybody that's talking about, you know, what they were saying, this people hating on their marriage and all that shit, they celebrities. What you expect? So you can't tell nobody not to talk about it because TMZ and everybody else gonna talk about it. Future talk about it and tell it, bring it to the public and all that. So what the fuck? You know, you need to go with that goofy mob shit. But I ain't gonna hold y'all no longer. Like the page, dislike the page. Tell me, y'all, do you agree, hypothetically, if this is not true, hypothetically, do you think that Russell Wilson was right to say that, hey, take him off child support, we don't need his money, I'm good, we good, hey? Or do you think he's not his place, he's not the father, you know what I mean? You know, or do you feel that, you know, he should stay paying child support regardless? I mean, you tell me. I'm Mr. Palmer, and this conversation is over. Fuck child support.
It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus.